Out of all the things that I've read with forensic psychology so far, I've never read a sentence for sure stating that somebody knows what they're doing when they're manipulating. To some degree, I definitely believe that people know what they're doing for their own benefit because that's just how we're innately wired, that it's like a survival technique in some capacity, whatever you've learned from your environment. But then on another level, people are so not aware of what they do, even if they're being manipulative to get something to gain for them. They're not understanding that their behavior of being manipulative in the moment is manipulation. Does that make sense? Like, people manipulate without even knowing that they're manipulating, but then on some level they know that they're manipulating because they're doing it for themselves, but they might not understand or resonate or take the accountability of I'm a manipulator. And when you hear people do like taking accountability for manipulation, but there's no change, then you know there's no empathy, and then you just kind of look at them and like, well, why are you admitting that you manipulate if you have no empathy? You're telling me that for a reason, because no one's going to expose that stuff unless they just straight up like don't think about it because they're narcissistic and are above. I don't know. This is how my brain works. I'm just like always sitting here thinking about things like, do people really know if they're manipulative or not? I agree that people really do, in their own perspective, think that they're being selfish or whatever, but I don't think that a lot of people will actually resonate and be like, damn, like I was really manipulative in that aspect, and see how, because I was insecure of this, that, and the other, that it made me kind of like exacerbate that symptom of my personality in that setting. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany be drinking water, sorry. Like, get it, girl, dang, girl. And I don't expect anybody to be like, yeah, I'm a manipulator, I love that. Obviously, who's gonna say that? But people are in their heads 24/7. You really truly never know a person fully. That's why I like, as close as somebody is or whatnot, you should never fully think that you know somebody, because you don't. It's definitely a debate. I would love to talk to somebody who knew more in that realm of how you would insinuate that depiction of manipulation, I guess, because is someone fully aware or not? Because from one perspective, somebody can know that they're manipulative in their head and be manipulating other people, but if they can't come out and say it, which nobody would, do they really know? Like, do they feel like they're just manipulating everybody around them and they don't even know themselves? I don't know. I've been thinking about it, such random questions. But it's interesting, right? Because like if someone's being mean to you and they're manipulating you and they're gaslighting the crap out of you, it's almost as if like that is just hardcore their reality. They're trying to turn things to construct their reality and confirm different narratives that they've made in their own brain. But do they really at some point realize like, oh my gosh, all that was manipulative and I am a manipulator? Or do they know in the present moment, again, to gain something like, I just really can't do this because I'm insecure, so I'm going to manipulate them to think this, that, and the other so that I feel good? Do they resonate in that moment like I'm manipulating? I feel like some do, maybe cognitively, some are more intelligent than others, but for the vast majority, are you aware that you are a manipulator? Are you aware that people manipulate even on minuscule scales? Like at some point in time, every human being is narcissistic in some capacity. Every human being is a manipulator in some capacity. But the perspective of manipulation and taking accountability of it, even on a minute scale, is just interesting. I don't know. You guys following what I'm saying? Or am I just jibber jabbering? Like, do they know or not? Like when you're arguing with someone, do you know or not? Some people, yes, I believe, that have no empathy, just know in that moment and don't care. But for the ones that are just so hardcore in their perspective, do you know or not?